done. So this video here is going to look at our shoulders and upper body and just work a few through stretches through that just to help trying to get a bit of mobility and flexibility back into that upper body and particularly the shoulders. So we start off with the front and across the chest muscles here. So we find a tightness in the front of the chest. This one here can help. We'll bring the hands out to about shoulder height and just going to gently open them arms back as far as we can. You get a stretch across that chest, holding for a second or two, and then gently bring it back into that start. So we work from the side here. You can see my arms pulling back in. So I feel stretch across the chest muscles, and then just gently release it and recover coming back out. I'm just trying to work through chest mobility stretch here, so you're going into the stretch and then coming back out. You're trying to work through the arms through this full range of motion, or as far as your mobility can go, and back out. Here we go for about 8 to 10 reps of this one here to help the front of the chest muscles and back down. So it's a great exercise. Be the stretch they do at the end of a chest workout, where you would bring it back and just hold, just try and release from that tension point in the front of the chest muscles. This one is just a little bit of the shoulder, okay? So the first one we'll go across the body. So you take the arm out, bring it across, opposite hand then just peels and brings that in towards the body. And as I bring that hand in and feel that stretch across that shoulder area there. And this one here is just a hold, so it's a good stretch for that shoulder on that side. And again, you can hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds and then work across to that other side. But again, just starting off with a lengthened arm, bring it across as far as you can, and then just bring that opposite hand up and just gently bring it in a little bit further just to get a stretch in that shoulder area of that lengthened side. And so staying with the shoulders is just trying to work through that range of motion in the upward phase. So thumb leads the way up towards your ear, and then once you reach up to a certain point, you'll feel a tightness in the shoulder area. Going to pause at that stretch again for 2 seconds or so, and then bring it back down. So you're working through that mobility in that shoulder area as we rise and recover. Again, just trying to work the thumb leads away up towards that stretch, release and recover back down. Again, trying to work with a range of motion and mobility through that shoulder joint. And here we go about 8 to 10 on one side, and then we'll switch over 8 to 10 on the other. Then with that shoulder, moving a little bit into the upper back next. So this one, we're into an all-four position on the ground. This one's called our thread the needle. So right arm will demonstrate with this. Your arm's going to be straight underneath, so you can get that stretch again around that shoulder area as you lengthen it underneath for a second. And then we'll bring that hand up towards the sky. And as you do so, try and open that rib cage with it. You'll get that stretch across that shoulder and upper back shoulder blade area. For a second, pause at the top. And again, just try and work through that range of motion across, coming back down, rise into that stretch, coming down, through, rise into that stretch. And here we go about 8 to 10 on one side, 8 to 10 on the other, to help a little bit into that shoulder, chest, and upper back mobility. And again, just working through the range of motion. Last one I'm going to show here is a little bit in for the back of the shoulder into those root cuff muscles for the next one. So our arm comes out at about 90 degrees here, so we're bending that position. We're trying to keep this part of the arm nice and still and work through that forearm. All we're trying to do then is try and bring the hand gently up towards the sky and then back down. What we're up in here is just that root cuff muscle section that's around the back of the shoulder. Just trying to work into that range of motion. So after a few reps, you're going to feel this along the back of the shoulder where we want to target. And we're just trying to open up, work through a bit of range of motion for those back of the shoulder muscles. And keep just nice and steady as far as you can. So you might find if you're tight in the root cuff area, you might only be able to move that arm up a wee bit and then back down. You'll feel the tightness. Over time, you'll be able to work a little bit further, trying to increase that range of motion as best we can. Here we do 8 to 10 times on one side, 8 to 10 times on the other. If you're tight, you can do 2 to 3 sets. So some exercise there to help around that shoulder area and upper body area.